Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, we are on the Senzo Meyiwa Trial. This video, I just thought, Ahman, we can always be serious. So this video is about Judge Ratha having casual moments with the defense and the state. Maybe let's just join them and, just casual stuff, family. Let's talk about it. So let's watch as they are just, relaxing and talking while waiting for advocate Gomezulu, who has reported that he is running late. Let's watch.
Are you okay today?
Much better, thank you.
Thanks. Okay, yes, Mrs. Wande.
We are ready to proceed at this stage. However, Mr. Ngomezulu has indicated that he is running late.
Where is it? I hear that they're running late. Where is he running late? In Durban?
From his house, I believe so. However, he indicated that we can proceed in his absence, but I'm not sure if that is procedural.
It's not. Because this client will come and make an appeal and say, this judge continued with the case in the absence of my counsel. Who's a member of the PLA here? Mr. Mnisi, are you not? The PLA?
The PLA?
Yes.
I think Mr. Ramusipili is.
Are you a member, sir?
Yes.
This is just by the way. I'm told you guys are having a function in White River.
I've received communication, but I haven't read it.
Yeah, I was told by DJP Mujapelu with Mwepe. I just wanted to know if I was invited. I said, no, I'm not. And yet I formed the PLA 1977 in October. The only living members of the PLA now is myself, Mushidi, Mwepe. The other guys have gone on to some other worlds.
I thought, my lord, the hatchet was buried. That
The what?
issue, the hatchet is buried. That issue.
No, but
It's
they're
past.
saying they're having a dinner party for the veterans.
So if the veteran is not there,
If I'm not there, how
Yes.
can you have it?
yes.
Just basically, this guy was surprised, Mujapelu. I was asking whether I'm invited. And he joined the BLA, I think 1982 or 3, somewhere there. I see Mr. Balo, you're surprised.
I'm surprised that the veteran is not.
Yeah, 47 years ago. I drew up the constitution of the BLA. At that time, I was the Secretary General of AZAPO. And I just took the constitution of AZAPO, which they inherited from the Black People's Convention, of which I was also a founding member in 1969. And I just changed the abbreviations here and there. And then we had the most senior attorney then, it was Godfrey Piche, who had served his articles with Mandela and Tambo. And he called me and said, hey, this is not a political body. It's supposed to be a professional association.
Well, my lord, the court should really be so worried about the fact that the real veteran has not been invited.
No.
The court would also remember that we've got young veterans these days.
Is it?
20-year-old have been called veterans.
Never.
So really, the court should really be so worried that the real veteran has actually not been
Is that so?
invited. Veterans these days, 15-year-olds are now veterans.
That's why so many things are going wrong in this country.
That is what is happening these days.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
Because when we started practicing we couldn't sit like this. There was a black section. You had to sit on the other side. And you couldn't even use that door. One door led to the white side. The black door led to the black side. And black attorneys used never to sit like you. Like this. They used to sit with the first row of the public. And I remember that case is reported. PJ, 1950, I think it's 67, just before Mandela was sentenced, yeah, 65, I think. He sat on the white section and he was charged by contempt of court. Then contempt of court, a judge could charge you with contempt of court and send you into the gallows. Sentence you same time, Mr. Ramasabili. And then you must ask your colleagues to ask for bail for you. So this country comes very, very far.
The language of record at the time?
It was Afrikaans in the main. English and Afrikaans, but because maybe 9/10 of the judiciary was Afrikaans speaking. Even the magistrates, district magistrates, regional magistrates in the main were Afrikaans speaking. And when you came in and you come with your English, the magistrate would remark that, oh, ons het 'n swart Engelsman hierso. You had to argue your case in Afrikaans. Or the magistrate would tell you, the judges would tell you, tell your client that you must appoint a competent advocate or attorney because this advocate doesn't speak Afrikaans. And most of the law reports were written in Afrikaans then. So was it. So it's interesting today when you listen to the debates.
I think the meeting in White River is going to miss out on that interesting and very important history.
No, we also were like that. I remember when we started, but we respected our seniors. It started with, after the 1976 group, then ethics changed, everything changed. Suppose it's progress.
But my lord, I think it's nice now because the court would remember that we've got a judgment from the SCA that is already written in Xhosa
Yeah,
by
fine.
Judge Meyer. So probably the legal system will then start to develop from there. Very soon we'll have a judgment written in Ndebele, in Swati, Shangaan Venda, Sesotho, and probably all the languages.
But that is not true. Let me tell you why.
Yes, ma'am.
You know Langa was the first jurist, the late Langa, who wrote about a concept called Ubuntu
Yes,
and
Judge
incorporated
Meyer's
it
language.
into our law.
Yes.
So, with all respect to future Chief Justice Maya, those concepts were long bandied about. I also wrote a judgment. You remember it? HH.
Yes, the WHP.
That's it, yeah.
Yes.
I brought in Ubuntu
Yes.
and equality because the argument then was that the males, Amusadi as a horoka kula paying, as a kotisi, as a Mossad. Have you ever heard that nonsense?
Yes.
Here you say, hi. Mfazi fanele ukuthi makashadwa aze ekhaya azokhonza. Only then makasam amukelwe umndeni wendoda. She becomes a wife. And some purists excoriated me. But the Constitution is clear, it says there's equality.
Yes.
So I just use the concept of equality to say what is discriminatory of a woman, it's also discriminatory of the man. So the law is changing. But whether there will ever be anything called African law, that's another story. Now, just take the law of contract. Take the law of contract. It developed from the time of Cicero. It's not a development as well. I say phone African law. How do you develop it over the centuries? And the literature also. Because apparently, Rona, we are lazy to write. Generally. Okay, I see Mr. Mgomezolo is here. Okay, are we all together then? Okay, yeah. Yes, Mr. Spande.
As the court is, my lord, can the witness be reminded that she's still under oath?
Yes, you are still.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ma'am, before we proceed to exhibit JJJ3, let us just revert back to exhibit JJ1 and 2, just to clarify certain aspects. More specific, the annexure A that is attached to exhibit JJ 2 where you testified that a SIM swap was done.
Yes.
You know, family, Judge Ratha is a typical old African grandfather, old man, who always tell stories about what happened in the past. So I normally tell some of us in this group that please just bear with him. Stop being impatient. Bear with him. He's just like any other old African man. So hence he'll tell you stories that happened, long time ago. So anyway, enjoy this video, family, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you, family. Bye.